Oh, very shameful. How herdsmen collaborate with NGOs to infiltrate the South. Ondo government. Amutekun react. Hello, my wonderful people. We've been keeping you up to date with about 40-something herdsmen who were found in Ondo State, Okitipupa precisely. And what were they doing? They came in a trailer and they said that they were there as a result of an NGO that told them to come, that they want to train them and use them for security forces. We all know what they were trying to do: infiltrate into the South and continue to cause havoc. Well, this being said, they were apprehended by the men of the Mutekun Corp, who interrogated them and found out that they were there on their own gesture, and there is one so-called NGO. You know, NGO, you can establish an NGO done by one of these Fulanis who has finally been apprehended in one of the south states, that is Delta State precisely, now in police custody. But you know the sad reality: those ones that have been apprehended will still be released, because the government has Ondo State governor has said is releasing them and is sending them back to their state. They were basically from two states. They were basically from Kano and Jigawa, because we kept you up to date with that news yesterday. Now they've gone further because more investigation is ongoing to discover that an NGO was actually partnering with these people to come into the South to continue to commit havoc. Is that not shameful? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. How herdsmen collaborate with NGO to infiltrate the South. How herdsmen collaborate with NGO to infiltrate the South. Ondo government. Amutekun reacts. Fresh facts emanated yesterday of how some herdsmen and bandits are devising methods to infiltrate the southern part of the country. Security sources inform Vanguard that buses loaded with northern youths have been arriving in various parts of the south, especially the southwest, mostly at night. It was gathered that collaborators and collaborative efforts are being prepared and put in place to ensure this does not happen anymore, as they are being apprehended before getting into the state. It was gathered that they collaborate suspected unknown sponsors who have established a non-governmental organization, NGO, who engage in what they term security surveillance job, in recruiting and bringing these people in order to wreak havoc systematically. This is the new trend of what they are doing and how to get into the South at all costs. In Ondo State, about 45 of them were apprehended after some ran away, who are yet to be found. They were mostly from Jigawa and Kano states, who said they came to the state on account of invitation being given to them to come and carry out security surveillance in the state. Interrogation is still ongoing. Initially, they said they were brought into the state by military for military training. Later, they said they were brought into the state by an NGO who told them they were coming into the state for security surveillance. When you look at them, they have no kind of training, cannot even speak English fluently, have not been taught anything, and does not know anything about security, how much more surveillance. This is how they are penetrating gradually, coming mostly at night. So this is what is happening. They will start traveling from the north at a particular time, come in on notice when people are sleeping, and before you know it, they'll begin to cast their carry out their jihadist work, gradually. They are coming in gradually in their numbers, undetected, unnoticed. And thank God for Amutekun Corp that intersected them and asked them where they are coming from. Some ran out of the vehicle, while others were apprehended. Those that were apprehended were those who were still in the vehicle, about 45 of them. So this is what they are doing. These NGOs are not a government organization, are not known by the government. Unsubscribed people who said they are NGOs and bringing them in to survey the state. On what grounds? The state government has not invited you. There is no such thing. There is no there. You don't. You are not needed. Yet they continue to infiltrate into the South. So this is, people are, the news is being on now. People are taking it with levity and not paying attention to it. People are just taking it with a pinch of salt and saying, it's one of those things. My dear, to be forewarned is to be foreharmed, so that you are not taken unawares. If you see any subscribe elements coming into your vicinity, and you just see a number of people, immediately report it. Do not be silent and keep quiet. Some of them are coming with very dangerous weapons. Even when they are not coming with weapons, others among them have already planned it. First of all, they come in, establish their presence in the community, understand how the community is, and gradually, begin to, these days you can call, begin to infiltrate gradually and begin to cause havoc. You see, this is what they are doing. It's a jihadist plan. It's a plan. Before you know it, they bring their wives and children, and before you know it, the place become full of them, and you'll be wondering, when did they get in? At night, while men slept. While people were sleeping, they were coming in, and guess what? They want to take over. It's a takeover mentality. They begin to come in, they begin to cause serious havoc, begin to fight with people in the vicinity, in the area, and they begin to cause serious trouble. And before you know it, the state is out of hand. But people, you have to raise an alarm. You cannot be quiet and allow this kind of things to go on. It's not acceptable. It's not right. Keeping quiet shows that you don't have a problem with it. You are quite happy. Raise an alarm. Will it be heard? Maybe, because we know that even the so-called security forces, most of them are compromised. We know. There is no gainsaying about that. We know that most of them are compromised. We know. But there are a few. Even among the bad ones, yes, there are a few good ones. But the population of the bad ones have overshadowed the good ones. That knowledge is well known and understood. However, we cannot, because of saying they will not do anything, not raise an alarm. No, we must speak up. We must speak out. And we cannot be silent, so that the world can know what is going on in Nigeria. And Nigerian government, especially Buhari, will be investigated. We'd like to hear from you, because these things that are going are very unprecedented. We cannot keep quiet and allow these people to continue to cause and wreak havoc. Now they are trying to infiltrate into the South, and they are doing it systematically. We cannot be quiet, I repeat. We all have a duty here, and that duty is to ensure that our voices are heard. Leave us a comment. Let's hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.